Hey, hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we are looking at X-Treme X-Men number 4, the hot new miniseries from Chris Claremont and Salvador Larroca, celebrating their run on X-Treme X-Men, revisiting the title all these years later. It is so good. It is so amazing. Check out this dope Dan Panosian after John Byrne homage comic cover, which just gave me the thumbnail. It's going to be such bait, but for my video. So I hated this when I first saw it, but now I freaking love it. So this is what we're looking at today, guys. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. All right, so X-Treme X-Men number 4, the odd sequel. No, but it kind of makes sense, right? So it's the sequel to the Kitty Pryde and Wolverine miniseries where Kitty became a ninja, and but it's done in the era of X-Treme X-Men, which has been canceled, and so I don't even know like how this makes sense, but I'll take it because it's actually really really good. Salvador Larroca's art looks so different but amazing at the same time, and Chris Claremont's writing is like as good as it's ever been. Like these stories are great. I'm so happy. Like, all right, stop. Let's do it. So this is an homage to Uncanny X-Men number what? Wonder 136 without reference. I 134, 5, 6, something like that. Something in the 130s. And you know, she's crushing the thing. It was iconic at the time, unheard of. Like people seldom if never manipulated the logo. I have to say, like, I love Dan Panosian's art. Like, he is like a child of Image Comics. He was part of the Extreme Studios talent hunt. He was very Rob Liefeld. To his credit, he decided he wanted to become a better artist and went and, like, I don't know if he got an education, but just like transformed himself. And if you follow him on Instagram, you should because he's freaking amazing. He's like killing it. He uses a lot of great like zipatone that I love, of course. And I don't know, his art is next level and just like something to aspire to. So definitely worth checking out. And of course, I had to take the Byrne homage because you know I'm beholden to Byrne. Look at this beautiful first page. One of the gripes I heard about Salvador Larroca's art is that he's using a lot of like 3D modeling and computer stuff. Which, you know what, if that is what he wants to use, that is totally fine. You know, I really do love his old style. It looks a lot different, but I feel like you can still see a lot of him in here. I mean, this is giving me a lot of like Greg Land, like it almost looks traced, and I don't know if that's from photo or from like modeling tools. So either way, I like it. You know, it's good. It looks pretty. Kitty is, for the million and tenth time, believed dead. And I did love, like, Lockheed, like, freaking out and, like, reacting to it here. And Storm. And then we have, like, these villains who are good. They strip the X-Men of their powers. Which, you know, it's like, sometimes it's, like, I feel like that's, like, too convenient of a plot thing. It's like, you know, it's like the X-Men are so powerful. You know, that's one of my gripes with the Marvel movies. It's like they walk by, they like throw their hand, and like just like whatever they want happens. So it's like I feel like there's no gravitas. Like you don't really feel like they're in any danger because they're so freaking powerful. But so what? Like rather than think of something clever, like you just like strip them of their powers. Like so what's the point of having superpowers to begin with? I don't know. Like I feel like a smarter villain like works around the powers or something. Like it's a no-brainer to kind of take them away. And then we have Rogue, which of course who doesn't love Rogue? Weird that she has like this tattoo sleeve. Is that really part of who she is? And this is like what the new Ogun or whatever. He's looking very like Jason Voorhees and like jacked and like super built and stuff, which I'm kind of sliving for because like he needs to have a little gravitas. Now he gives her a gut punch, and I thought this would have been a perfect opportunity God only knows how this looks on screen right now. But two, you know, like his flesh is sort of touching her flesh, so like if she would have like fell back, although if she stripped of her powers, I guess she's stripped so she can't absorb his powers, but if she turned into an Ogun right now, that would have been crumb tight. And then I feel like this is the Deus Ex Machina. Deus Deus Ex Machina. Because they're like, oh, now let's unleash Lockheed, who was here the whole time, and now he's just going to take care of everything and burn the shit out of everyone. And I'm just like, well, if he could have done this from word jump, why did we have to go through all that? But hey, that's just me and my, you know, logical thinking. I do love this page. I think this is beautiful. This is giving me like super like gorgeous like Pat Lee kind of manga art. I think that is really well done. You know, there's a lot of fun in the series. There is. We're up to issue 4. I think it's ending this issue, and I feel like we're ready to end it. Like I feel like there's inconsistencies. Like Wolverine was like dying and had no powers at the beginning, and it's like laying in a bush, and now he's sort of like here for it. So it's like I don't know, like what's happening. It's a little confusing. But then again, you know, I don't know. Plus, you know, we talk about computer colors and stuff. Like, this seems like a lot. Like, is this the aesthetic we're, like, here for today? Like, I don't know. Like, on one hand, it's pretty and bright. But on the other hand, it's, like, super confusing at the same time. I don't know. On the fence, y'all. But it does have a good cliffhanger. You can't keep a good Shadow Cat down. Spoilers, she's freaking alive, and she, like, phases out. There was a logical reason for all of this to happen, so I forgive Claremont for that. And then next, we have that. And I do like that cover. See, this looks very Salvador Larroca to me, so I'm happy to see that. Anyway, 4 of 5, question mark. Let's see. Can't wait to see if this continues further. I'd love to see this turn into a regular series. I've been very much enjoying it. I like the idea of Claremont like revisiting old storylines and making them sort of like, if not tying up loose ends, just giving us a sequel. Like I'm totally down for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and I'll bring you more soon.